The crisis in Ukraine has worsened. The latest clashes between pro-Russian separatists and Ukrainian forces have been some of the deadliest yet. At least 40 people have been killed across the nation over the last 24 hours alone, as Ukraine appears to be slipping ever closer towards civil war. Connie Lee reports.
The crisis is getting worse in Ukraine. Deadly violence broke out across the nation, in the streets and in the air, between pro-Russian rebels and Ukrainian forces, along with those who support Kiev's government. On Friday, pro-Russian forces shot down 2 Ukrainian helicopters in the east of the country, killing at least 2 and forcing residents to stay indoors. "My child is afraid to go out into the street," says his mother. "Soon I'll have nothing to eat because we are blocked. The shops are not open." And in the south, a fire that started at a trade building amid clashes killed more than 24 people. The clashes here began when supporters of a unified Ukraine rallying on the streets were attacked by pro-Russian activists. People were also shot dead. Ukraine's acting president is calling for an end to all the violence.
We demand the terrorists, murderers, all those who took up arms against our country to lay down their arms, surrender, release hostages and buildings.
The U.S. and the European Union have condemned the latest violence and warned that greater sanctions could be imposed on Moscow for stirring up the crisis.
If, in fact, we see the disruptions and the destabilization continuing so severely that it impedes elections on May 25th, we will not have a choice but to move forward with additional, more severe sanctions.
Russia says Ukrainian forces fired on civilians and said thousands of their troops are ready to invade if necessary in order to protect Russian speakers in Ukraine. Connie Lee, Arirang News.